So currently the time is 7:47 a.m. from the morning till now. Of course, today is 6th January, my exam day of mental health nursing of 6th semester, and I have completed the chapters. At least once I have read out, have gone through it, even at least for 0.01 second at least. So now what I'm gonna do, yesterday I have till yesterday evening I have come no, not evening, almost in the night I have completed the disorder revision for the first time. Now I'm going to revise the disorder, like in a very gross or overall manner, not in a very defined manner. So yeah, and my exam will start at 9 o'clock. We should be there at least 8:30, but let me see when I'm going. And currently, after finishing it off, I will be heading towards the exam. A very good morning. Now it's 6 January. The time is 8:29. My exam starts from 9 o'clock. I have to go to the medical hall for writing the exam, so it will take around 10 minutes. I'm going to head towards the washroom, and then I will grab my ID card and hall tickets and other necessary things and water bottle, and I'll just go and write for the exam. And please wish me luck, because that's very much necessary. I can't even tell you how much necessary it is. And yeah, I won't take much of time. I just revised the disorders. I wanted to see other chapters, other 8 chapters as well, but since I'm very much lacking of time, I do not have time. I'll just head towards the washroom and go for the exam. Please wish me luck, because I'm not allowed to take the phone, or else there will be security problem. So I'll leave my phone inside the room. Okay, bye. Ta-da. Everyone. Now the time is 1:40 p.m. and of course of 6th January I finished my exam at 12 o'clock, because it was from 9 to 12, and then I came around like 11:30 and I had my lunch. Now I'm gonna either scroll a phone for a bit of time or watch a movie or gonna sleep. I'm not sure of which I'm gonna do. And coming to how my exam was, it was not satisfactory. I think I'm not gonna fail, but at the same time I would say I'm not gonna pass with a good marks, because one 2 number question I didn't know, and I wrote my own answer. Then there was one 5 mark question, which is the techniques of behavioral therapy. I didn't study behavioral therapy. I mean, I studied, but I didn't go deeper into it, so I didn't know the techniques. So I couldn't write it well. There was, in the 5 marks section, there was one more question, which is techniques of therapeutic communication, if I'm not wrong. I knew somehow that question, so I just copy pasted, kinda copy pasted those points. So basically, the answer is very much wrong. And rather than that, there are 3 MCQs for sure, which is wrong. There were total 12 MCQs, so in which 3 marks is gone already. You can count it as for 7 or 8, because I'm not sure other any 1 or 2 my answers might get wrong. And except that, the exam was okay. I have written, and I have written in my own way, but still there was some actual content which I studied. Even if it is not 100% proper, you can say at least 80% to 90% proper thing, except those nursing diagnoses and care plan. And other than that, yeah, that's it. I'm not satisfied, but
I'm not sure if I can pass or not, but hopefully I can pass. But it wasn't a satisfactory exam. That's all. And the biggest red flag in my exam is, no, actually, two: time management first, second is my handwriting. I don't know, I think have some psychological disturbance or disorder by which I will get so much, I don't know. So I'm not having so much of anxiety which will lead to bad handwriting, but my hand will literally shake, and it's not only for first few minutes. It will shake continuously throughout the whole exam till the time I'm gonna write exam. And that's what it happened again. First of all, I reached in my exam hall late. Not late, before 15 minutes I have reached, but it was said that we should reach in the exam hall 30 minutes prior, but I was 15 minutes prior only. So everyone was present before me. I was the last person, I think, who entered into the exam hall, at least in my hall. And moreover, and my first we have to fill some like documents, right? Name, QP code, exam and all. So there was one, I know how to fill, but since I was already late and everybody was present, I got panic a little. My hand was even more shaking. So there was one, miss, I wrote, I filled little bit wrongly in the exam. I have read in the exam, in the course I have written mental health nursing 1 and 2 TP, TTP. So that it was not wrong. I should have written in the I should have written in the exam, but in my course I should have written 6 semester basic nursing. So I asked to the sir for the whitener and I have corrected, but it was just a bad start. Okay, then I started my exam. I have filled like, I have done a lot of gaps in it. My handwriting was not good, so it was consuming more and more of page. But ultimately, if I see how much I've seen, it will not be more than 40. But since I have written very big, I needed 50 pages, and it was a whole booklet. But there were a lot of spaces in between. Okay, I didn't fill up the pages properly, and in the MCQ section, my hand was so much shaking at the last moment, especially the MCQ page was looking so much messy. By looking, when I was also looking, I felt so much uneasy. I don't know how the examiner will be looking at. And at that moment, when I realized it was already looking so much messy, I didn't have any other pages to fill, and moreover, I didn't have the time to even write it again. So I had to leave my booklet like that. Hopefully, examiner doesn't mind because it was MCQ page anyway. And rather than that, it was okay, although not satisfactory. But let's see what happens. And yeah, that's pretty much about all this. So I'm gonna take some rest because in the night I slept properly, because even if I'm not studying, I will sleep at least in an amount which will not affect me in the exam hall, because in my third sem I studied whole night, and in the exam hall I was literally sleeping. I slept, yes. So I don't want, that was the horrible, one of the horrible feeling I ever had. So I don't want to make that same mistake. So even if I'm not knowing anything, but still I will sleep, because I at least have to attempt, right? So yeah, that is the reason. Except that, okay, bye bye, see you soon. Hello everyone. So the time is currently 9:49 p.m. Yes, in the night. Till this time I didn't do anything. I mean I did, but I didn't study anything. As I told you before, I was about to take a nap. Then I went out
just to have chill and all, just to roam around. Then I came back, then I had my dinner, and I was talking to my friends. Then I sent two case studies to one of my friend who is in my home, who is in West Bengal at this moment. Then now I call my parents, but they are busy, so I'm gonna talk to them after some time. But now I'm gonna start studying nursing management. There are 18 chapters in total to be covered, and I have studied 0 chapters. So wish me luck. So the time is currently 11:20 p.m. of 6 January. As I told you previously, I'm gonna start studying nursing management, but trust me, it was so much hard, I had to quit. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna scroll my phone until I feel sleepy, and I finally sleep. I'm gonna sleep peacefully. Let it happen, whatever happened, meant to be happen tomorrow. So, for today, good night.